second half ready to get rolling. The Giants with a lead, and they are set to receive this kick. And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback. The Giants about set to go to begin this third quarter. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better, and I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Herbert throwing middle, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw again. Herbert. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been on it. And they pick up another 1st down there.
A 1st down carry for Barkley. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Still 9 remaining on 2nd down. From the 50, here's Herbert. Out to the right here to Shepard. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. This is Chase Claypool on the receiving end. And he will have a Giants 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley evades him at the 20. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 64 yards on the ground for him so far.
Oh, he's got the full package. He can spin, he can juke, he can make you miss, he can drop a shoulder on you. Some of that elusiveness we saw at Penn State has definitely translated to the NFL game. Saquon Barkley hit the proper buttons and turned him loose.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. From the gun, Herbert. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. That catch good for only a couple. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Herbert gets this one to Hill. No gain that that time on the completion, and it'll be third down. Well, he caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball and stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle. I'm going to need some help with this one. How did he miss it? Wide open in the end zone. He's not hurried. He's not hit. And somehow, incomplete?
Yeah.
What happened?
During film study, that's one where he's just going to shake his head, not be able to believe it.
6 points go by the wayside on that one.
On fourth down, on is Graham Gano for the Giants field goal. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. Gano's kick is good, and they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same, because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Mahomes now on first down. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a contested ball here, and it's going to be caught. And he's able to get this down deep on the Giants side of the field. A big play there for KC. One of the good things about throwing it in his direction, he usually has the size advantage on those two-man catches.
And what I like about his game is that he carries himself at his full height. He understands it's an advantage and uses it at every opportunity.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Now here's Mahomes. This will be caught just inside the 10. He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. Now Mahomes. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run. Here's Burton, the fullback. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw, it's Mahomes. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the first half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the first target in the second half.
Yeah, it should not stop them at all from going back to him. They'll find him. Find him.
Got to figure this is one they need here on 3rd and goal. Mahomes going to throw. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Adam Thielen there to make the grab. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Extra point attempt to come here. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right, and rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Yeah, let's go second.
Now it's Herbert. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's a give to Barkley. Call it a gain of 5 that time. They'll be left with a 3rd down and about 9 to go. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the 1st. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. Now to be 4th and short.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. Can't get away, and he's taken down. up, losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. That'll be complete to Cook. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Now to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
A gain of 15. And the first down, Cheifs.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And Brate has it over the middle.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Cameron Brate. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 42-yard line.
A good gain on first has him set up with 2nd and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Here's Mahomes to throw. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Cook. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you can actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Working with a 2nd and 3. And again, it's Mahomes. Quickly to Thielen here. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 31-yard line. Again, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. It's a big play there for the Chiefs.
We always talk about the guy who paid off the play, don't we? A guy who caught it or ran it. But how about the elements that go into making a big play? This one in particular, able to scan the field, pocket held up nicely. What a terrific job by the offensive line. The route, well run, and the football, right on the money.
Matt LaFleur loudly voicing his objections to that previous call. He's going to throw out the red challenge flag. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call.
After review the play, ruling on the field stands.
So the decision to challenge does not pan out, and that's also going to cost him a timeout. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. But we are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And no sweat, he puts it through, and we are tied here in the 4th. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They begin with a run by Barkley. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Now that's a run that warms a play caller's heart because you're actually set up to do whatever you want on offense. You can come right back and run essentially the same play because you have momentum, or you can fake that running play and throw something deep over the top, or you now feel like you have an extra down to play with because if you go ahead and just throw it and you don't get it, come back and try and pick it up on 3rd down.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line.
And that's why you see a lot of teams that like to play 4-3 defense, especially against teams that run the ball really well, because you count on your defensive front, the tackles and the ends, to eat up the blocking in the offensive line and keep that guy in the middle clean so he can roam through the football and make a tackle. In this case, he introduced himself and said, "Hello, my name is Mike."
And he's taken down, a Chiefs sack. It was Melvin Ingram that time who shot in to bring him down. Boy, every time I see speed like that off the edge, Charles, I just don't know how these offensive linemen do it. I would think that they would get called for holding every play, and maybe they should have been called for holding on that one.
Yeah, maybe not just holding, but sometimes you end up setting back in the offensive backfield a little bit farther to try and help you with the edge. That's a penalty as well. Sometimes you overset, they'll come inside of you. That's what speed does. It disrupts an offense, and right now, you've got to pay attention to this edge rusher on every single down.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Here's Herbert. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
That's certainly playing down and distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
Here's Riley Dixon now as he's on to punt for New York. This is taken at about the 14. A 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now here comes Kansas City. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. They start the drive with Cook. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
2nd down, they go right back to Cook. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
At the 38-yard line.
From the 38, Mahomes. And Brate, the tight end's got it. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
A gain of 12. And the 1st down, Cheifs.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 48-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Cook. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 35.
13 yards. 1st down, Cheifs.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Underneath, he's got Brate. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Complete to Cameron Brate. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
A give to Cook out of the gun. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot, so what can they do to get closer now on third down? He'll look to throw, and this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line.
We say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the fourth quarter.
And Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
On first down, Barkley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They face a second down, but they are in field goal range.
Running again with Barkley on second down.
And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19.
94 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
So right now what I'm seeing an offense just firing off the ball a lot quicker than they can react. And not only that, they're sustaining the blocks too. I'm seeing guys get 6-7 yards downfield before there's even a hint of contact.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. On third down, Barkley. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And get over a minute to play. They have taken the lead. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the fourth, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they managed the clock exactly right.
After knocking through the field goal, here's Gano back out there now for the kickoff.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
Here comes Mahomes and the Chiefs. Down 20-17. A minute 15 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Mahomes. That's complete. It's Cook. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
No timeout. You got to go quick here.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Mahomes used to moving quickly in college, trying to get his guys to the line.
Mahomes will throw. He's going to get this one down to Cook.
Mahomes pass. Complete to Dalvin Cook. An 8-yard pickup. First down, Kansas City.
First down now, but that clock rolling.
Mahomes to throw it.
He finds his man, complete. It's Cook.
And he'll be taken down as that'll net him only about a gain of 9.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 2nd and about a yard to go for the first. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You're wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.